Hello, welcome to Wide Left Sports. Today I am joined by U of M Western football player Dre Ozuna. Dre, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Mitch. How are you?
I am doing really good, really good. So, my first question is kind of always the same, but what gave you your love for football?
Love for football. Just my brothers. I had two older brothers. They grew up playing football, and just being in Seattle in the during the time with Marshawn Lynch and all those guys really motivated me to want to start playing football and just fell in love ever since then.
I love that, and I love Marshawn Lynch too. He's one of the best. I think he's the greatest running back probably of at least this era. So I think that's awesome.
Oh
So, talk to us a little bit about growing up in Seattle and what the football scene was like out there.
yeah, growing up in Seattle, I mean, I loved it. I'm from Everett, so North Seattle, and yeah, it's great. I mean, great people, diverse group of people. So you see a lot of different type of football there. In Washington, there's small school football, 8 man, all that. But yeah, the football scene in Washington's great. I mean, had a lot of great opportunities to play for some great coaches, some great people. So honestly, my time in Washington playing football was amazing. Wouldn't complain.
That's awesome. So then when during your time there did you know that you would be able to play collegiately?
Oh, I want to say my sophomore year of high school. So I was playing a little bit of varsity and just competing against some older people. I saw that, I might actually have a chance to go play college football once I develop, once I get ready. But yeah, I'd say sophomore year, maybe like the beginning of junior year, started seeing that possibility.
That's awesome. So then what was your recruitment process like? And then what ultimately made you choose U of M Western?
Yeah, so my recruitment process was a little bit like up and down. So after my sophomore year, I started talking to a few coaches, Eastern Washington, Central Washington, and then just talking to them. I ended up going to a Eastern Washington Junior Day, and yeah, just talking to them. And then my junior year, I got injured, so I tore my quad tendon. So that slowed down my recruitment a little bit, but it picked back up once senior year started. Got a few Frontier Conference offers, and ended up with Western. I just love the people here, the coaching staff. I love how gritty it is out here, and just yeah.
That's awesome. So then coming from the Seattle area to Dillon, Montana, what was your first trip like and what was your first thoughts when you were coming out to Dillon?
Yeah, well, on my official visit, it was snowing. It was pouring down snow, and at first I didn't really know, how to just I don't know. I didn't realize I didn't know how to adjust to it. I guess, but I mean, football season it's usually pretty just cold, but it's not pouring down snow like it is in the winter. So put that into consideration, and yeah.
That's awesome. Then what has it been like to, really be a part of that Dillon community and ingrain yourself in Bulldog football and just the whole town of Dillon there?
Oh yeah, I came in, open arms. Everybody's very friendly, very supportive. So yeah, my time here so far has been nothing but great. I mean, wouldn't be anywhere else. Wouldn't rather be anywhere else.
For sure. And then, the cool thing about that Frontier Conference that obviously Western is in is you also get to see a lot of the other parts of the state of Montana. So, how cool has it been to get to see, my hometown Billings, Helena, all the different places in Montana?
Oh yeah, it's great. Montana's a beautiful state, very beautiful. So on those bus rides, just looking out, and just seeing the beautiful mountains, just amazing views. It's been amazing. So we took a trip to Billings. We visited College of Idaho, and we did two trips to Simpson in California, and then Southern Oregon, Ashland.
That's awesome. And so during your time there, what has been your favorite memory so far, whether that be on the field or buses or whatever?
Yeah, favorite memory would have to be my first start against College of Idaho. Just the environment at C of I is amazing, and just playing in a top 25 game, it was everything I could have asked for.
For sure. So the Bulldogs have been pretty good this year. What has it been like to be a part of a team that's done well and just seeing the success of the team?
Well, yeah, it's amazing. This year was honestly a little bit of a down year. So, we went 7-3, barely missed playoffs, but so I haven't really. I don't know. The standard here is different. Like it's winning. We
Yeah.
need to win. We must win. 10-0 is the goal every single year. So just like it felt like a little bit of a down year. Little people were a little down, but I think we have a really good class for next year, and we're gonna keep working to get better at that, and hopefully do a lot better next year.
So then on that, because I said you guys had a good year because I saw the record of 7-3.
Yeah.
How crazy is it that 7-3 and you're sitting at home not in the playoffs?
No, yeah, it's insane. I mean, 7-3 for me in high school. That's a winning season where we're happy, but the standard is different at Western for sure. We got a higher bar, so just yeah, it's a lot of competition and a lot of especially in the frontier, a lot of great teams. Just got to keep striving to improve for next year.
That's awesome. So talk to me a little bit because obviously I know Western has a lot of Montana guys, and then you being not from Montana, what has it been like for you to, be teammates with those guys, but also have your own perspective being from somewhere else?
Yeah, it's been great just seeing the perspectives of other teammates where they come from, where their lives different from where I'm from. So it's been great just sharing those experiences with my teammates and my coaches. So it's been awesome.
That's great. And then, one of my other things with this podcast too is to really amplify the next generation. And so I know that all colleges do a lot of like camps and things like that for the younger kids. What is it like for you to be able to give back to the younger kids in Dillon and really show them that they can be a Bulldog in 10, 15 years?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, that's honestly a dream of mine, just giving back to the youth. Because I know when I was a little kid, I would always look up at the high schoolers or and the guys in college, and I'd just like be mesmerized, like wow, they're really there, they're really doing what I want to do in the future. So just being able to pass that down to the younger generation, that's definitely very special for me.
I love that. And then as you're playing, I just got to know this because it seems like cornerbacks really have two separate styles. They're either super hard hitting or they're really quick and technical.
Yeah.
So, what do you kind of model yourself after? And are there any players that you model yourself after?
Yeah, so me being a freshman, I'm a little undersized. So I'd say that I had to watch a lot of just smaller cornerbacks in the NFL, just kind of seeing how the tendencies they do against like bigger receivers, tackling fitting the box and stuff like that. So when I was younger, I definitely tried to model after Richard Sherman just because he's not the fastest, but he was always the smartest. So definitely Richard Sherman. Loved watching Jalen Ramsey, just like his intensity for football and just the way he plays. I always love those two for sure.
I love that. And so, being a cornerback and being on the smaller side yourself, you kind of have to judge. You might have a guy that's 6'4", or you might have a guy that's 5'10". How different are those matchups for you?
Very different. Those bigger receivers get hands on and blocking for sure. It's definitely different. You just approach the game a little different. If you got a bigger corner, you want to disrupt them as much as possible in the line. You want to press up. If you got a little or a receiver, if you got a little faster, shiftier receiver, you want to play off. See what he's giving you to start the game, and just two different play styles. But no, by watching film and studying the opponent, you get a good feel for it.
For sure. And then, you know, for your play style, I know that the two main schemes are man and zone. So, what are the like pros and cons of each one, and which one do you see fitting your game the most?
Yeah, see, this year I was definitely more of a zone corner for sure, just because we had a little bit of a younger secondary, so just being in zones, playing it a little safer was best fit for our team. But I definitely see myself being a man-to-man matchup corner in the future years once I get better, a little stronger, a little faster. So definitely want to end up becoming a man-to-man corner.
That's awesome. So then walk us through what it will take to get to that next level of being bigger, faster, stronger, and kind of like what your day-to-day workouts are like and just what a day-to-day life is like for you as a student athlete there at Western.
Yeah, so right now we're a little bit of a down period just because the season just ended, getting bodies back together. But in January we start our winter condo, and our coach, Coach Heff, he runs an amazing winter conditioning program. So just working with him every day, working with my teammates, just in the weight room, getting extra work after the weight room as well on the field, just getting prepared for next year, just doing all the little things to be great for next year.
That's awesome. And then, how much do you guys as a team and as especially a secondary room? Because I feel like secondary, well, any position room really feeds off of each other. But when you're in the weight room and it's the off season, you maybe don't want to work out as hard. How do you guys really motivate each other to push to that next level?
Yeah, just counting on each other, just knowing that we're all here for the same thing. We all want to win a Frontier Conference championship, and just reminding each other every day that these are goals and possibilities that can't happen if we just keep going, just keep pushing ourselves, and just relying on each other to get better.
That's awesome. Well, Dre, as we kind of wrap this up, what is one piece of advice do you have to, again, bringing it back to that younger generation? What is one piece of advice you have to them to get to the college level?
Yeah, piece of advice from me is just, while you're young, just don't take it as serious as you think you need to take it. Just, enjoy the moment, enjoy the process, because the process is what's going to get you to where you want to be. So, just taking it day by day and not trying to rush anything, just being at the pace where you need to be to accomplish your goals.
I love that. Well, Dre, I want to thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about Bulldog football a little bit and talking to us about what you've done so far. And can't wait to see what you do next fall.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you as well.